Yeah, there's a lot of guys, or a lot of men and women like that in the sport, have come and gone over the years. And this is one of the reasons why I have this podcast and talk to the so-called old timers like yourself, is to keep these stories alive. Because before, we used to talk about these people at competitions and you used to see them about the place. But with the sport developing and growing, it's hard to tell these stories all the time. So I
Yeah,
kind of want there to be a way that we can talk about how great Mary Giffen was as a lifter, how dominant Mary was for 3 or 4 years in Australian powerlifting, the influence that Steve Giffen has had on, like, yourself, me, Paul Tesorio, who we had on here a while back as well, and then how that flows out into the para program in Australia. And so the indirect influence he's had there. He coached Stephen Pritchard, Jasmine Higgs, all of these greats. Like, he's
yeah,
had a lot of influence, and not because he was out front telling people what to do, but just because the way he related to people and
mm,
influencing people with who he was, more who he was than what he was saying, I think
yep,
is a
yeah,
pretty terrific
absolutely.
legacy to have.
Yep, no, you're spot on. Yep, that definitely is like, at the end of the day, we're lifting weights and it'll come and it'll go. It comes and it goes really quickly for anyone who's like in the prime of their life and lifting right now. It's going to come and it can go really, really quickly.
Yeah. So have fun with it. Just enjoy the shit out of it.
Yep, 7 to 10 years comes and goes, and then you got the rest of your life after it, and it's a long
Yeah.
life after it. So what remains is what you are, not
Mm.
your not the numbers that you lifted, because someone's gonna beat those numbers one day anyway, and they're gonna think you're pathetic.
Yeah. Like you said at the start, the numbers from 13 years ago wouldn't even qualify you for nationals. And
Right.
yet you won nationals with that. And that
One
should be,
national
I think that should
and
be
held
in every
the
sport.
national
Yeah.
record as well, national
Was
total
that
record for about a
did you
year.
get Oceania record as well on any of those?
Can't remember. I mean, we had to start those records again as well, so
Mm,
I can't
yeah.
I can't quite remember, but yeah, I held a national deadlift record for a year, and I held the total record for about half a year. Now they're always going to get beaten because those records, those classic records, just sort of started up. Yeah, well, it's good to see some of the guys. Some of the guys that I still used to lift with are still lifting, like Scott Hill. I see that
Yeah.
he's still doing comps and stuff. I'm like, oh my god! Tell you what,
Scott
if him
Hill.
and I went, him and I went head to head, I'd be lucky to get half the weight that he's doing now.
Yeah, but you remember, he's also half your height. And so he's just like a really strong garden gnome.
No, well, I beat him back in the day, but not anymore.
Yeah. He's
Like,
so
I
strong.
beat him, he'd beat me, but yeah, he's, I mean, he is a bit like about a head, half a head shorter at least,
Mm.
I mean, what I'm saying is I just don't lift the weights, and you're still going strong, like, tell you what,
Florian Locke is still going as well.